everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sia. Welcome to my personal space where I sit and I talk about things that matters. If you're new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe. I really do appreciate it. And don't forget to press the like button. Subscribe, like, that really helps me with showing more people about this channel. I really want to grow this channel, so that is much appreciated. Thank you so much. Now let's get to today's video. Today I want to talk about the fear of healing, and I know it sounds counterproductive that you would be scared of something that's ultimately helping you in life, but the healing process is a very daunting and scary experience, whether it's physical or emotionally. Obviously, today we'll talk about emotional healing, but healing in general is not an easy route to take. No matter what you're going through, whether it is physical ailment or something going on emotionally, it is always a scary journey to go down to healing, because it does require a lot of work from your side to heal. Like I've just said, even physical healing does take a lot of work. It is scary. Imagine if you've got cancer and then the doctors tell you of what treatment they would like to put you on, and they tell you about all of these side effects that go through with healing. You know, there's a lot of people that say, you know what, I'd rather just die in peace than go through all of those side effects. And that's exactly something similar that happens when you are healing emotionally, because you have to face whatever it is that have hurt you in the past, because you cannot go through healing without feeling what it is that has hurt you. Emotionally, the scariest thing about healing is facing old wounds. You might re-experience the trauma that you've gone through. And when you've been holding on so much to the defenses that you have built, thinking that it's helping you when it's actually hurting you, it is so hard to actually let go of all of those defenses and allow yourself to feel, because it takes you back to the moment where you were hurt or the years that you've been through something, and it's scary to go through down that route again when you've made so much effort to hide from what you are going through. When you are healing, you might be faced with a lot of changes that you have to do in your own life, because like we always say here, pain may have not been your fault, but healing is your responsibility. Now you are faced with the responsibility of having to change your old patterns. It is so much easier to hide behind certain patterns that you have in your life because you've been hurt. You say, I don't want to do this because I've been hurt. I don't want to do like this because I've been hurt. I don't want to walk down that road because I've been hurt. You know that when you find healing, you no longer have excuses of not doing certain things in your life, of not being accountable for certain things in your life, because that pain has always been your escape route, and you've just always made excuses about the pain that you've gone through, and you don't take responsibility for the things that you do. And when it comes to healing, it's like you have to look at yourself in the mirror and look at the reflection and look, is what I'm doing really worth all of the pain that I'm causing everybody else, or I'm further causing to myself by trying to hide away from the pain, and therefore ultimately feeling the pain and ultimately healing. Now, I don't blame anybody who is scared of healing or is running away from healing, because it's such a painful experience. It's like taking yourself back directly to where you were hurt and you will re-experience everything that you've been through. And you don't know what's happening to yourself, because everything is a reminder, everything is a trigger. And when you start to peel the layers of what you've been through and everything that has happened after, because this is what happens sometimes, you go through something and you build certain walls, and I think it's your trauma that makes you do that, that you build certain walls and certain defenses, and you hide away so much because you don't want to re-experience the pain. You want to defend yourself. You want to help yourself that I never want to go through that thing again. Whether it's love, it's friendships, or things that you've went through as a child, now as an adult you go the extra mile to always protect yourself, and people don't understand why you're always angry, why you're always defensive, why you don't even talk to certain people, and it seems like it doesn't make sense to them, but for you, because you know it's a defense mechanism. Now healing requires you to break down those walls. It requires you to let go of those defenses, because as long as you are holding on, you are also holding on to the pain and the anger. So you have to allow yourself to feel the pain in order for you to move forward. And it is scary. Nobody can tell you that you don't have a right to be scared, to feel what you have to feel. But you must know that in order for you to reach the other side, you have to feel what you're feeling. Sometimes it feels like you're walking through a tunnel and you've been told that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, but the deeper you go, the darker it goes. And it's so hard to believe that it will get better and there will be light at the end of the tunnel. You don't know how long the distance you're gonna go in this darkness. And I don't blame anyone who wants to run away and go turn the other way around, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. When you find healing, you finally find the peace that you deserve. You finally let go of so much, and you don't walk around with so much defense and heavy weight weighing on you, because you are always on defense mode. I have to protect myself, I have to protect myself. Sometimes you have to let your guard down in order for you to feel and be human and experience new experiences in life, because you are allowing your old experiences to hold you back, and you're not getting to the other side where you get to enjoy new experiences, new people, and feel new type of things in life, and ultimately be happy. Another thing I'd like to highlight is that the fear of healing or feeling is quite common. It's not it's not as uncommon as we think it is. It's just maybe not well spoken about. It's not something that we actually speak about, because even the people that are struggling with healing, they don't tell people I'm not healing because I don't want to feel what I'm feeling. I think you feel it, but you don't actually know or have the right words to put into perspective what it is that you are feeling. So you're just hitting in a shell, and most of the times you don't even acknowledge that you are in pain. You find ways to make yourself believe that you are over whatever it is that you've been through, and you're no longer feeling the pain, and you're just going through your life only to find out you just numbed yourself out. That's why you see a lot of people using alcohol as a coping mechanism. And we do live in a society where, in our times, alcohol is normal, it's normalized, it's fashionable. We see it on adverts, we drink with our friends every weekend, and it's fun. But you don't know that other people are using this substance called alcohol to numb down their pain. And you may think that people are just having fun, but there is something behind that fun that people are having. Most importantly, you have to remember that healing takes courage. You have to take the first step, because you don't know how far it will take you. Also, just peeling off the layers, it might change you into a better person, because you don't know how much holding on to pain is actually holding you back. So it's very important to just take the first step, seek support as much as you can, and talk to people about how you are feeling. If you do need professional help, do seek therapy, because some of the things that you may have experienced, they may have been so long ago, and you've had them buried deep inside. And I can tell you that burying things inside are not as nice as it seems. It may seem like it's doing nothing to you, but the fact that it's there, it's doing something to your subconscious. You don't know to what extent is it holding you back in life? You don't know to what extent is it making you make certain decisions, because the last thing that you want is to make decision based on fear and pain. And to someone who is being in a defense mode, it is really difficult to allow yourself to be vulnerable. And when you have learned to protect yourself so much that you don't allow yourself to be vulnerable, putting yourself out there to be vulnerable may be the scariest thing in the world. So nobody's judging you for being scared. And it's like when you've been hurt in a relationship and you end up saying that I'll never love again, I'll never be with anybody again, I'm just gonna be alone for the rest of my life, or I'm just gonna have casual relationships, and you know deep down it's never something that you've ever wanted to do. You've always wanted to be in a relationship, in a solid partnership, but because you've been hurt by this person or this certain relationship, something happened, or you've even lost the person that you once loved and they're no longer there, and it's so scary for you to put yourself out there because you are thinking, what if I fall in love again and then something bad happens to them? All of those feelings are valid. All of those fears are valid. There's nothing wrong with you for feeling the way that you are feeling, but it is important to acknowledge that it's not entirely normal to always be in a state of fear and defense. As human beings, we want to build connections, and we want to build friendships, and we want to do things in life and achieve things in life. But if you're holding yourself back because you are scared, because of the pain that you've been through, you're not giving yourself a fair chance in life. So that's why I say it is always important to try as much as you can to break through the walls and find as much healing as you possibly can. And I say as you possibly can, because healing is so linear. One day you feel like you are completely healed, and the next day it goes back and you are feeling the most excruciating pain because something has reminded you. So you cannot put a time frame into your healing, but working towards it, it does make a huge difference. I can tell you now, I'm no longer the same person I was 2 years ago, because in 2 years ago, I was in defense. I was always thinking about myself. And I thought that was the best thing for myself back then. But I do realize that I was hurting myself even more, because I thought to myself that holding on to the reminder of the things that have hurt me, it's a way of finding off, it's like a security that I don't know how to explain it. It's like you have a security guard that alerts you of a danger ahead. So when you always have in the forefront of your mind, you always have, this is dangerous, this is dangerous, those type of person are like this, men are like this, friends are like this, and this and this and this or whatever. You build walls with security guards that are always alerting you that, oh, that's a man, danger. Oh, that girl tries to be a friend, danger. She's gonna betray you. So it doesn't really work like that. Not everybody's out to get you. And when you put up so much walls and you put those security guard, as I call them, you're always going to find something wrong with every situation and every friendship or every relationship that you encounter, because you've already put up walls. So this is not to say that you're not allowed to feel how you are feeling, or it's not normal, or it's not common. It most certainly is. But do allow yourself to feel the pain and let go. And even if it means that you need to take yourself away from situations and deal with your own healing, it is much better than not dealing with it at all. So I'd like to say that to anybody that is going through pain and anyone who's going through their healing journey, good luck with everything that you are trying to do with your life. And I hope you reach the other side. I hope you get to the point where you can talk about things and you can say, I've been through that, and I've conquered, I've came to the other side, this is what I learned. That's what life is all about. No journey is ever going to be easier. So until you take the first step, You never know what you may encounter on the other side. And thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. It really does help to grow the channel. Like I've been saying, I truly, with all of my heart, want to grow this channel. I do believe with everything in me that we can build a beautiful community of like-minded people, and even people that differ in opinion, but we can sit and share our feelings and our thoughts and our experience, and we can grow together. Truly appreciate you having your time out to watch me. Thank you for watching. Bye. Love you loads. Professional help